Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6 with me, FalseSymmetry. Today, I thought I would start the episode, well, not yet, but I have indeed come across a swamp. This is what I've been looking for, so I looked up the seed, of course, found the nearest swamp to fly to, and thought I would come over, until, is it gonna happen again? Oh, you know what, maybe not. Maybe not. But what I did find out about this swamp is that it's near a roofed forest, which is a biome I didn't really want to go near. Some of you guys may know why I might not have wanted to go near a roofed forest. I'm hoping we don't find out why today, although if I go this way it probably will maybe happen. This is sort of, I guess, in the direction of Azuma's base. It's sort of east. His base is that way a little bit, I think. Well, quite a lot that way. But, well, if you guys saw our Let's Kill 100 Withers video, then you'll know that, well, they're somewhere loose in a roofed forest. And I just saw, before I started recording, I saw 3 wither skulls. You know how they shoot them at you? I saw 3 of them fly by me. Not aimed at me necessarily, but they flew by. Because obviously I loaded the chunks. So all I know is that over there is probably very, very dangerous. And I really don't want to go over there. Especially with this many people on, because I could lag the server to death. So I'm going to try my best not to get too close, but, well, I mean, I am quite close already. So let's just hope this isn't too close. Anyway, you can tell I'm digging up some lily pads here. This is because I just don't have any. And I thought, you know what, wait, do I even need... No, I don't need shears. I didn't think I did, but I've been using them anyway, because I'm trying to be difficult, I guess. But yeah, so today I'm digging up these for a project we're going to work on. We're going to actually design, hopefully, a place that's not near here. I don't think it is. But the end portal room has been a project that I've been wanting to do for a long, long while, and I've been waiting to get some inspiration to work on it, because my creative block at the moment has been pretty... Not pretty serious, but it's been there. I've had a bit of a block on my creative sort of ideas recently, so I'm apologising right now for the lack of videos. But you know, I don't want to make a video that isn't something I'm happy with and something that I'm inspired to do. So I've been waiting for the inspiration, and hopefully it's hit me today, and the video will actually and the build will look good. So I guess I'll catch you guys over at the end portal once I've collected all my resources, and I mean, while I'm over here I might as well collect pretty much all the lily pads because I can at least sell them in my shop. So there is one material and one material only that I am missing right now, and that is obsidian. I need to actually make a nether portal in the end room that is a little bit bigger than it currently is. It's currently a portal without any corners, and I want to make the portal bigger, but also it needs corners. So so yeah, I need to grab some obsidian, and to do that I need to go to the end, which we're going there anyway. So this is my temporary slash, well, it was supposed to be my real nether tunnel, but we then decided to use the area up there, which, by the way, I'm working on that in live streams. It will be done at some point. I just need to figure out what design I want to go with, and then stick with that and build that, and that's just going to be a time-consuming task. So I'm not going to bother about showing that in videos, but yeah, originally this was actually going to be the tunnel. I worked pretty hard, actually. It took me like at least an hour to dig all this out and make it ready for not only my squid farm, but with the skeleton farm, and also the nether portal. No, not the nether portal, the end portal. So this right here is the end portal. You can see it says end portal on it, got a little end brick there, and it does actually go further. I actually made all this before I knew that we were using the area up there, so this is now going to be useless, I guess. It's just going to be there. I'm not going to bother about getting rid of it. It's just going to have to stay there now. But anyway, let's head through the end portal. Oh, we'll move these portals up to the proper nether hub at some point. But for now, that is just the easiest portal to get to. So this may look a little bit different to you guys. There may be maybe a few hundred of you guys that may know exactly what is going on here. This is the end portal room. I worked on it in a live stream. I dug it all out. And added a glass roof because yes, we are underneath an ocean, and I actually flew up there with my camera account before I started recording today, and the spawn area isn't all that far away. It's sort of just over in that direction or that way or somewhere. So I didn't have any plans on doing anything on the surface up there, but I think I might do. But we'll have to wait until the end of the episode, or at least near the end, to see what I'm going to do there, because I've got a pretty big idea, which I don't even know if I have enough resources for. But anyway, let's put our stuff down. Speaking of resources, this is stuff I bought over previously, before I even had a plan for what I'm building. And, okay, we have enough endstone, which is perfect, because that was another thing I wanted to go collect. And I bought over some black and some andesite. So we're going to be using a very, very neutral colour scheme. Very, very grey in here. I mean, it's already pretty grey, but we're going to make it even sort of a bit more of a mix of grey. And hopefully it's going to look pretty cool. But anyway, I need to go get some obsidian first. I'll come back here afterwards. In fact, is it night time? Can I sleep? No, okay, right, let me move these beds into... Oh, there is one in here. Perfect. Okay, what I'm going to do is make myself a little bedroom somewhere that's sort of safe. And then at least when I come back from the end, I will spawn where I need to work. So that makes a lot more sense. Right, I'm done with the end here. I dug up 48 obsidian, which kept pinging back again because there is a little bit of block lag on the server. But that's no worries. We didn't need all that much. And hopefully we should be in the bed. Perfect. Look at this. Genius I am. What a genius. Right, so first things first in here. The pool is going to stay there. I'm going to move it back one block and make it a little bit bigger. And this area here, I'm going to probably get rid of the stone. And I think I've decided upon using some stone bricks and some stone brick slabs. Just as something simple to make it feel like it's actually being held up. Because that's why I added this stone in the first place, as like a marker. Because for some reason, I just don't like how it looks when it just floats there. When it's attached to, like, it's fine when it's just floating there and maybe you would be able to jump to it or something, but when it's attached to a staircase, it sort of feels weird and like the staircase isn't able to, like, I don't know, it looks like a, I don't know, frying pan with a wonky handle. I don't know, it just doesn't look like it should be standing there, you know? It's a really weird way of putting it. But anyway, we also need to get rid of this area down here and of course the beacon as well, but I'll try and get rid of that at the very, very end. Oh, also, we have an underwater ravine here, so I'm going to have some fun probably trying to block that off, but I think these are exactly where we want the walls to go, so we shouldn't have to dig in too far. So, I think the plan is actually, I need to probably do some digging, and I think what I'm going to do is add a staircase here that is made out of slabs instead of stairs, because I'm just not a fan of just how this looks here. So hopefully some slabs will make it feel a little bit smoother and we'll sort of get a nice path to the nether portal right here. Oh, and thanks for the sign cup. Appreciate it. Okay, so we've stripped everything back to where it needs to be. I've made everything stone for now, although I've left the bottom half a little bit patchy because I've sort of been thinking about a simple wall design, something like super simple that it won't detract from anything but will stick with the colour scheme. And I was thinking, oh, I could just leave them stone like this, but I thought, you know what, we could add something that's kind of cool looking. Now I think what I'm going to do is add water to the floor, so I actually do want to have like this, you know, basically when the water's in this block, in this block here, you want to be able to see that. Saying that, I haven't thought about what the floor is doing, and also, as we can tell, there's still plenty of end area or end fortress area around the place. So we need to be a bit careful there. I hadn't quite thought that part through. Yeah, we're gonna have to be careful because I think it's quite dark in these other areas in this place. But anyway, so I'm gonna be adding some sort of area like that. And it's going to have like sort of a mountainous, I guess, shapes. And then we're going to have just plain andesite and then stone. So it's going to sort of be a gradient of andesite, I guess, or like grey. Very, very subtly. Not necessarily different tones or whatever. I could have gone like dark to light grey, but I don't know. I just didn't really feel like it. And as you can see here, we've obviously got this the staircase as well. Now you can see I've also added like a pathway here. And I'm thinking we literally just dig all of this out and have water either side. Now originally I was only going to keep the water part above us, but I think if we do the water above and below, and then I did speak about in my live stream when I was originally planning this out, like pipes in the wall. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. It'd be great if I could like have a pipe that's that size, because usually pipes have to be that size minimum if it's a pipe, right? You've got to have the gap in the middle where the water's going to come spurting out. But there might be a way with the stairs I can do a 1 block pipe. Even just if it's like a hole. You know, actually, if it could just be a hole in the wall. Hadn't even thought that through. Of course, Of course, water can go in one slot, can't it? My bad. And also, I've just put like a little protective floor in that. I don't know if that actually changes anything. Can you see that? Can you like actually? No, of course you can't because it's completely, yeah, you can't see it at all. Okay, well, fair enough. That's fine. Right, anyway, let me cut here. I'm going to add a bit of a floor in here underneath the water. Dig out both sides. And I'm thinking I want to use some endstone to create a bit of an island. But I don't know whether or not I want the island in the middle there. Or I want an island here. On this side and that side. Like either both sides, water in the middle, or island with this area. Not sure, but I'll think about that while I'm doing a lot of digging out. Oof. That took a long while. Oh my goodness, you can see by all the floating blocks just how much of a pain in the butt it was. Because it's not quite built, like I have to sort of keep building up to sort of, like I didn't think I had to build scaffolding basically for this wall. I thought, you know what, oh, it's just easy, you know, just replace the blocks, but no, I had to scaffold a whole bunch. Because it's quite a long room, yeah. So we've done that now. It's looking very, very grey. I'm trying to think whether or not I need the beacon anymore. I think we're going to remove the beacon. I'll do that in a second. And yeah, I think what I've decided upon, we'll leave the beacon there for right now. There is some sort of zombie in the walls. I might have to actually at some point just sort of double check that we can light up some of the area nearby. What about something like this? I'm gonna have to bring some carpet on or something to stop spawns, or do some sort of lighting actually. It's one thing I didn't think of because I assumed that, oh, that looks quite nice. Imagine that side and also this side. Just thought this side could actually go back a couple blocks as well. Do I want to do that? Not really, but if I need to, I will. Because I'm dedicated to making this look good. You know, it's a room that, you know, as much as you think people aren't going to use it, people do. People come through here constantly, right? Whenever they want to go to the end, they have to go through this room. So yeah, I want to make it look nice. So yeah, thinking water in here and here. That's why I've done all the floor. That'll obviously stop a lot of the lighting being necessary, which will be really nice. And yeah, of course, we're going to need, yeah, I think definitely have like a pond in the middle. That'll look really cool. I like that a lot. Cool. Right, let me do that. I'll add some lily pads to it. And I guess I'll have to decide whether or not we want to move this wall back a couple or not. We are going to need a friend over here. Haven't told you guys exactly what it's going to look like. In fact, it could even be in the thumbnail. I always say that. I always plan for it something not to be in the thumbnail while I'm recording, and then I can't come up with a better thumbnail. So it has to be in the screenshot on the thumbnail. So I don't know. Anyway, let me get rid of this beacon. We'll add the water. We'll add the lily pads. And yeah, sadly there's a lot of cuts in this video. But that's because you guys don't want to see me do this, do you? Like, this is not very exciting so far. So hopefully we get to an exciting part in just a bit. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this place looks like all together when it's all done. It's going to be quite an interesting build, I think. So I think I've decided that yes, we're going to add the little friend over this side, but he's going to need a little bit more room. And when I say he, I mean, you guys already know what it's going to be, right? I mean, this is an end portal room. It's not going to be absolutely anything, is it? It's going to be one thing and one thing only. Now, yes, I know water and Enderman don't get on. The 4,000,001 comments are false, you dummy! Endermen don't like water, what are you doing? Before all the comments are just that, which every time I say something like that, there are always a million comments saying it anyway. Yeah, we're gonna make this guy hopefully look pretty cool. He is gonna be there and there for his legs, and they're gonna go up, way up there. He's gonna be a very, very tall Enderman. And he's gonna poke out on the surface of the water, and hopefully look cool, and you'll be able to see him hopefully from the spawn island, because that's very, very close. I think it's in render distance, but I could be wrong. It could be just outside render distance, but either way, I think it's just silly not to like add something like this when we've got the opportunity to. I think it's just going to be so much fun. So hopefully this will look good. I've just thought that needs to be that, otherwise he looks like his legs are in the floor. There we go, much better. So yeah, his legs are going to start there, and of course here, and then hopefully I'm really hoping we're going to be able to make this guy look pretty good. So this is obviously going to take a long while, but first things first, I need to make... Oh, someone's walking around nearby. First things first, I need to make the room the correct size, because of course I need to extend this glass that way. So let me do that. That'll take at least half an hour, and then we will continue the Enderman upwards. Right, here comes the tricky part. We've got the water flowing down. Luckily, dead corals don't actually get affected by water. They literally just, the water goes around them, so it's perfect. Because I was worried that maybe I'd put them down and maybe they were going to be got rid of. But it looks fine. We do have a friend here somewhere that I can keep hearing. And of course, this is going to be the tricky part where I have to, like, sort of do this. Oh, butts, no, I want to get in that gap. There we go. Okay, and then, oh, and then let's do this. Oh, that's not going to work, is it, butts? Okay, let's do that. There we go. Oh, hi, friends. I can hardly see you guys, but you are there. You might actually cause me some issues. I've just thought as well, I don't have a proper way down either. But I shouldn't need to go down for a little bit, hopefully. The surface is quite far away though. Oh, stop it, guys. I see, because I've been here for so long, they're literally like, yeah, they're gonna be a pain. Yeah, I've also saved myself a little bit of making some concrete here by just using concrete powder to build these legs. So let's build one up to the surface since I need to go and breathe and not die in a second. Stop it! Please, leave me alone. Dude, why does my sword just fail at killing them? There's also a dolphin that's trying to help. I appreciate it, dolphin, but you're really not helping. Okay, there we go. And let's try and continue using concrete powder. There you go. To the very surface, yay! Woo! Now let's see real quick what that looks like. So it's probably gonna look a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Oh no, you can't see, you can't tell, and that's part of it, right? From underneath you, you can sort of see how long the legs are. Oh man, that's pretty funny, I'll be honest. That is pretty funny. Oh, that is pretty humorous, actually. I've just realised I've done a mistake there. There we go. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is just do the same with this leg as well. And hopefully we can find enough time to this episode, because I'm running out slowly, or quite quickly, I should say, to build the whole Enderman. I mean, they're pretty simple creatures, but man, I've got a lot of... There's a lot of height going in this build. He's going to be he's going to be a very, very tall boy. That is for sure. Right, well, the main thing I guess I need to do is decide on how tall he's going to be. There's the spawn area. See, here's the iron farm. See, we are in render distance. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to have to make this thing look good. We can't make it look like rubbish. Why are there boats here? I don't know. Yeah, so we're going to have to... Look at his legs. Why can I not stop laughing every time I see the legs? They are very, very tall legs. Oh man. That's the funniest thing ever. Right, okay, I guess, I don't know. I'm going to get my camera account on and try and build this thing. And I'll bring you guys back in when I've built some of him. Because he's just going to be a pain in the butt. And I need to concentrate. Because otherwise I'm just going to start laughing again at how long his legs are. Oh man. Right, okay. And do we want him to hold his arms out? That is the question. Is he going to hold a block? I haven't decided. Right, I guess we've got a little bit of time to think about that. Because that's one part I hadn't planned out. So, I think this is going to be my technique for this guy. I've used concrete powder. Oh, look at that. Is that not satisfying or what? Oh, that one turned into a double screen. That one? Oh, come on out. Go down. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Is that not satisfying? It's all turned into concrete. Oh, that's lovely. Perfect. Right, I'm going to do that all the way around this Enderman right now, so that he becomes concrete blocks instead of powder, which is super, super handy. I'm just hoping I've got enough concrete left to make him his arms and stuff, because they're the part that's going to be a problem otherwise. And yeah, and then I actually do need to go and do something else on the server. So I do need to rush this and get this done so that I have time for that too. But yeah, he's looking pretty good. Right, we have an Enderman. He's looking good. He just doesn't have any eyes, and I'm failing to fly. I think his head's the right size. I was thinking one shorter could have worked as well, but I think that's fine. As long as we get the eyes in the right place, that is that's the main thing. This is going to be a bit difficult, though. I'm thinking, like, here. I've got my camera count over opposite so that I can sort of hopefully tell if that's in the right spot. I think so, actually. I think I've done that pretty okay. Yeah, because his eyes are sort of in the middle of his head. Yeah, so 3 there, and let's go with 3 here as well. It's so hard to see black. There you go. I think that looks somewhat okay. I'm not sure, though, whether or not we want to go with magenta. Let's maybe try powder as well, add a bit of texture. Because if you look at Enderman eyes, I think they are sort of magenta coloured. Oh, goodbye. I'll pick you up on the way back. I don't know if that's going to be too terrifying, though. I can't remember. I tried actually searching my videos to try and find, like... I swear I've built Enderman like this before. His arms need to be longer as well, just because he's not in proportion very well otherwise. I mean, looks alright. He just doesn't look as good as I remember Enderman looking. I feel like I built him wrong. I thought, you know, like, I'd be okay at building him without having to, like, build it in creative or anything first. Because I was like, oh, I've built Enderman before in Minecraft. What is wrong with him that he looks a bit, you know, not quite how I expect him to, you know? Like, can you guys help me? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that arm's better length. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm sorry, Enderman, you look a little bit derpy. I'm sure someone can help me out. And it isn't the fact that his legs are super long, by the way, before anyone's like, oh my goodness, False, you've built him super duper tall. That is what's wrong. Well, of course, but, you know, he's a statue of an Enderman more so than an actual Enderman, we're saying, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense that he's in the water at all. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll tweak him. What I'm going to do is actually get some black carpet, but I don't have time to do that now. What I do have time for, though, is to actually head on over to my chicken, Claudia, to check if she's alive or dead. I've heard from you guys that she's died, and I feel like you were trolling me, but you know what? I need to go check on her anyway. So I think that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to get rid of this for now. We'll leave the ladder there for when I try and... Actually, you know what? We don't need the ladder there. We'll get rid of that as well. And, yeah, basically what I'm going to do is... Oh, quickly, actually, before I leave the area, I'll get rid of this ladder, make all this correct and working, and I will show you guys the final thing, because I've just realised I actually haven't done that. My bad. So here we have it. Ignore the water stream down there. That's just my way up, and obviously that torch as well. Dang it. Forgot him. We do actually need to think of lighting here. I've done this because they actually left it all dark and it was all spawnable and I didn't realise. So I do need to do that. I think I'm going to just put some lighting under some light grey carpet underneath here. Make that work and it should, yeah, I quite like this room. It's a bit of a weird one. I think I will probably add more detail to it as time goes on. Oh, you guys, I forgot. Dude, there's something totally missing. Oh, I had a plan for it and everything. Okay, quick little addition real quick here. Yeah, you guys know that I said that I wanted to put, like, pipes in the wall? I figured out a way to do that. I can do that. And... Actually, I think I want that the other way up real quick. Like that. To look like the water's coming from that stair. And the stair's end stone coloured. Oh, yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. Dudes, how did I forget that? Dude, my memory is awful at the moment. Right, there we go. And then let's have one up here as well. We will put you in there first, and then put you in there. And I think we'll add maybe 3 of those on each wall in random positions. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I'm a doofus. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks quite cool. So I guess we'll do that. And I don't know. You guys can let me know if there's anything else you would add or take away from this design. I think it's just a bit of a weird one. Maybe I'll update it on stream as well and make it look a little bit better. But I don't know. I can't think of any other changes that I would make to it right now. Treat your chick. Play DVD for info on how to get yours today. Stress. I'm pretty sure I have Claudia. So, chick advert. I don't think I need to be advertised to. I'm sort of already on the list of people that own chicks. But I mean, you're not wrong. I am actually looking to buy a new one. But I'll leave that for other hermits to explore. If you want to see the advert, I'm sure some of those will show that. I have seen it. It is pretty funny. I do love it. I wish that all shops had to have an advert. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, I'm actually now really worried that she's put that there because you guys told me that Claudia's dead. And I think you're trolling. I'm like, I was 70% sure you're trolling. Now I'm only 50% sure. I'm literally 50-50 on Claudia being dead or alive. And I really, really hope she is alive. That would suck if she died. And that would be a really bad way to end the episode. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that she's okay and that she's still around, because I'll be very sad otherwise. Well, here we are at the chick area. Claudia, please be alive. Claudia is 5? Wait, she wasn't 5 last time I was here. She's got to be alive then. Claudia! She's still alive! Yes, Claudia. See, Mr. Wolf's been looking after you just fine. Oh, yes, Claudia. Perfect. Right, let's have a look at her litter tree. Oh, yeah, she's dropped off her concrete powder as always, which is perfect. Thank you, Claudia. She's aged 5 cycles. And has she got any lunchbox? No, she hasn't. Okay, let's quickly feed her real quick, and then we should be good. But let me just check. I think she needs 3 buckets of lava. Perfect. Okay, 3 buckets of lava have been retrieved. She can eat these. Nom nom nom. There you go, Claudia. Thank you so much for hanging out and still being here. I think you're probably the oldest of the chicks. I don't know how old the others got. They were pretty old as well, because they were probably here for a year or 2 before Claudia was. But anyway, what do you guys reckon? Should I go for another chick as well? Should we try and, like, I don't know if you can have chicks on top of one another, because obviously they probably use the same life cycle thing, which is going to be a problem. Also, why is this, like, built wonky? Oh, no, they are! Because there's a ladder. That makes a lot of sense. Right, well, Claudia's pretty good. Oh, I'm so glad about that. Phew, guys. Claudia's fine. Perfect. But anyway, guys, that is sadly it for this episode. Myself and Claudia wish you guys well. I will catch you guys all in the next episode. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all next time. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.